Selvina, what are you doing? I was just going to see if the human was awake, Alessandra. He has to be hungry and thirsty, so I went into the jungle and collected some fruit, some water from the river. And you are hoping to secure him with your tail a bit as well, right? Get a feel of him? Well, I mean, only if he wants to. I just want to see what, if it's as good as Yara said it was. I imagine he feels as amazing as he looks, but compose yourself. When he's awakened, I need to take him to the trail to meet with Yara. Our sister brought him here, so she owns him.
Oh, you are awake. Wonderful. Oh, no. Please, don't look at us like that.
Trust me. You are just as safe with us, or any Lamia in this village, as you are with Yara. Where is she? Well, she's waiting. For you. As a matter of fact, I'm to escort you to her so she can... Oh, so you heard. Please, it doesn't mean what you think it does. It's a little complicated, yes, but...
It's true. You are not a slave. We will never force you to do anything. But that's not to say we won't ask, either. It's just that since Yara found you, has wrapped around you, been intimate with you, that you are bound to her in our community. So any interaction you have with any of the other Lamia here must be like this, as innocent as possible. Unless permission is given otherwise by Yara, or more importantly, by you, human.
It is not often that we have a human trek this far into this jungle, to be close enough for one of us to find them. But it was the best thing that could have happened to you.
Here, you have to be famished. Please, take. I picked these for you while you slept. They're quite delicious. And here, I have some water. It's from the river, so you can get your strength up. Can I,
Selvina, do not!
What? I just want to... Please, human. Can I feel you? Just for a moment. I have never felt a human's lower half before. Yara made it sound so heavenly. You are just so strong-looking, so well-built. Please? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Now be careful. Please, just continue to enjoy the fruit. Don't let me distract you.
You really couldn't help yourself, could you? Human, I apologize. Oh, your eyes. Yara was right. You are enjoying this.
Oh, gosh. Of course I do. Alessandra, his body is so... And these things, these legs... Oh, my tail has ached for this. Somebody so strong, and yet soft, and... Oh, can I just...
Selvina, let him go. Yara is probably hanging in a tree, bored out of her mind by now. Not that it is your fault, human.
Fine. But when you get back, human, I will be waiting for you. Remember my touch, please. I'd love All right, all right. Yes, you must go with Alessandra.
Finally. Now, come with me. Stop shuffling about like they're going to strike. They are Lamia. Women, not predators looking to feast on your flesh. Well. It's true. They only look at you like that because, well, we simply do not get many humans here. So few of them are able to make it this deep into the jungle. Into our home. You're unique. Something to treasure. Just don't let that go to your head. You're under our protection, you see. Again, with that suspicious stare. It has been a long time since I interacted with a human. I don't recall your kind being so distrusting. Perhaps it has to do with where you're from. You're quite far from home, aren't you? How can I tell? There are many ways. For instance, if you were from these lands, a tree branch wouldn't be able to stop your retreat. It's okay. You wouldn't have gotten far. We can travel just as quick on the ground as we do in the trees. Yara would have gotten to you quick. As can I. Which is why I'm happy you haven't tried to run from me. Yes, I said you were not a slave, and it's true. Keeping you with me, Yara, with our sisters, is for your ultimate protection. If you were to get too far away, too far out of our domain, there is no telling what predator might try to actually take your flesh. Well, I guess I'd prefer a look of confusion over skepticism. Tell me, how long had you been walking about from the moment you realized you were lost? A day, with no weapons to protect yourself. And you think it was pure luck that some jaguar, gorilla, some other serpent simply left you alone out of the kindness of their heart? We have kinship with all major predators that live amongst us, but we are alpha over them as well. How? Lamia have many talents, many abilities to tame a beast, or a man, for that matter. But what I am referring to is a stare, a look, to gaze into the eyes of a beast, bend their wills to ours without a single word being said, make a mighty, hungry panther but a docile, purring pet within seconds. You are so completely transparent, Male. You don't believe a word of that, do you? No. You try to lie to me, but your eyes betray you. Speaking of, you know, I did say that you belong to Yara, but she has granted me a few liberties, so to speak. Eyes up here, please. I've heard of a saying amongst humans that seeing is believing. Do you agree? Because you mistrusted me, you get to experience this firsthand. I do not take being labeled a liar very lightly. Perhaps a lesson must be learned. I can't remember the last time I saw a human's reaction to our spell. Body rigid, mouth agape, eyes so wide you can drink in every single dazzling bit of color emanating from my orbs. You can't move, can you? No, you can't. You won't. And soon, you won't even want to. The longer you stare, the more control I have. You are quite lucky, actually. I'm taking it rather easy on you. For the moment, anyway. But I believe I have a point to prove. After all, you do not trust us. Perhaps Yara was wrong. Yara is rather emotional, headstrong. I wonder if those qualities have clouded her judgment. Even after she pampered you with her embrace, wrapping her whole self around your injured frame, whisking you off to sleep, caring for you, protecting you. You were hesitant the whole time. I would hate to see my sister give her heart to a being that would constantly be looking to break it with their own mistrust. Do you know how large serpents can tell when their prey is finished? It's the heartbeat. We can feel it through their skin as we squeeze. Each tiny increase in pressure, the heart continues to labor, to work harder, until it finally gives out. I can feel how scared you are right now. Your heart is beating so fast. And yet, you can't get away. You can't even think to break my gaze. Every fiber in your rational mind, it's still there. Every muscle in your body is screaming for you to thrash, attack, find a way to break my grip, run for your life. But your mind isn't seeing believing, facing mortal danger, and you can't do a thing. Now, please don't move. This won't take long. Your body. Yara said it was perfect. She was right. I hope you will allow her to enjoy you now. So relax, human. You are in no danger. Like I said, this was all simply a lesson. Now watch my eyes, please, so I can release you. I hope you understand now. As long as you stay with us, you will always be protected from the rest of this jungle's alphas. I apologize if I had to scare you to make that clear. Plus, I'll admit, I wanted an excuse to get a coil or two around you. It was even better than I expected. I hope we can convince you to stay a little longer. There are many Lamia that would love to have you spend time in their embrace. Something I myself am guilty of. But for now, Yara is waiting for you. Simply continue down this path. She will meet you there. And just remember, you are safe. Nothing is going to harm you. I'll see you in the morning, human. Good night.
There you are. I've been waiting for you. Hopefully Alessandra was gentle. I know she can be a bit blunt at times. You're staring at me. Well, please, stare all you wish. Now that you've had time to recoup, I feel it's time that we got a bit more acquainted. Let's go. There's a warm spring just a couple of paces from here. We can bathe, talk. Come with me.